Sit back and enjoy our feature presentation, Past, Present, and Future. "37 years ago, this guy and this guy, along with all of these guys, wrote, sang, and recorded a song to save the starving children of Africa. And on March 28, 1986, more than 6,000 radio stations of all formats played We Are the World simultaneously at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was a magical time when the world's media was in lockstep to save the children.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
And now, some 37 years later, the world's media is once again in lockstep. This time, their goal is quite different. This time, they're trying to eliminate the children. If you rely on these media sources for your news and information, you probably don't know that nearly the entire world is near revolution. But what about us, America? Why haven't we taken to the streets? Why have they treated us with kid gloves? It's simple. Only 2 states would put up with such draconian measures, such as lockdowns, vaccine passports, and mandatory vaccines across the board, now that we saw 2 weeks to flatten the curve turn into 2 years of fear-mongering and deception. With us, they're trying something different. The former vice president is peddling more fear by warning Americans about a dark winter, a winter of severe illness and death. Operation Dark Winter was a roundtable exercise held on June 22nd and 23rd, 2001, portraying a fictional scenario depicting a covert smallpox attack on U.S. citizens. But since smallpox was eradicated from our planet in 1979, no worries. So to make it scarier, the powers that be made sure that 15 vials labeled smallpox were found at a Merck research lab in Pennsylvania. But they've made that quite obvious. So could it be like a magician who wants us to watch one hand while it's the other hand we should be watching? A classic case of misdirection? Maybe when they say a dark winter, they mean this, a winter without electricity. When the lights go out in a big city, it can be incredibly scary. One of the times it happened in New York, 800,000 people were trapped in the subway in pitch black darkness. People not near their homes would seek safety in hotel lobbies, and walking on sidewalks is the same as walking down a dark alley. When the lights go out, the criminals come out. If this happens, grocery stores with alternative power sources will be emptied in a day or two. Grocery stores with no alternative power sources could be emptied overnight by looters. People living in the cities will cower in their apartments worrying about the intruders coming in to take their food and valuables, and when the food runs out, what will they do then to survive? Also, looters sometimes burn buildings after they finish looting them. This only adds to the worry of those cowering in their apartments. And after the city is depleted, the hordes of looters will head to the suburbs. With all of this happening, the public will be desperate for safe spaces. So empty superstores will be used as shelters where the public can go for food and safety until they can be moved to more permanent housing in FEMA camps. While in Germany, the people had to be forced into the camps by armed military, in the U.S. they will go voluntarily. In fact, they will demand it. So what can we do? We can't defend ourselves against an armed mob. We can't survive without electricity. We don't own a farm. We don't know how to grow and can food. Everyone tells us the problems, but nobody ever tells us any solution. Please tell us what to do. See next video, what to do. Thank you for watching our presentation, Past, Present, and Future. The next video in the series will be What to Do.